أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. I mentioned earlier Basmala, Hamdala, Salwala are the things to begin anything with. So, Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, Wassalatu Wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Page number 80. This is Nur Al Ihah. Faslun fi Salat al-Fardi wal Wajibi ala al-Dabbati. Faslun, chapter, part, Fasalat, fi Salat al-Fardi, in fard prayer, wal wajibi and wajib prayer, ala dabbati, on horse or camel or donkey or mule or any animal. Dabba, yadubbu, dabba, dubba, yadubbu. La yasihhu is not sahih, valid. على الدابة, on dabba, animal to ride on. What is not valid? Salah al-fara'id, fard salah. We discussed nafl salah before. Wal wajibati, wajib salah. What is that? In Hanafis, for example, like Eid prayer, can witr, like witr is wajib. Wal manzuri, nazr. Somebody took vow by the name of Allah that he will pray some prayers if something happens as he wanted. For example, nazr. There is a concept of nazr. Not many people know. I mean, young generation, they don't know. Nazr is very important. When somebody does nazr, fasting, salah, for any purpose, he, she must make that up later on, or must pray that later on, if that what he intended takes place. People, I don't think young generation are interested in this thing. Wama, like wajib prayer, wama that shara'a, he began, shara'a, shurua, fihi, in it, began naflan as nafl prayer. Any salah which the person began nafl prayer, as nafl prayer, like sunnah prayer, nafl prayer, fa'afsadahu, he broke. Has made fasad. He broke, corrupted. Fasad, he brought fasad. Needs to be prayed and cannot, this is wajib, becomes wajib. What is, let me reiterate. Praying sunnah is sunnah, not necessary, not farz. Or any nafil prayer, additional prayer, duha prayer, or tahajjud prayer, or anything, istikhara, salah, namaz, is like nafil prayer. But when you begin, after that, because of something you broke, it becomes wajib to farz, wajib to make that up. No more nafil. It is no more nafil like nafil category. No. Any salah you begin cannot be broken. This is Hanafi. Shafis come here. A few seconds to Iqamah, they begin. When Iqamah is called, Jama'ah, they break, they join. Not Hanafis. Because you cannot break Salah. If you break, Then it becomes wajib to make it up. Then after prayer you need to pray that one, because it is wajib. So praying nafil prayer, just begin from beginning, is nafil, is sunnah, not farz. But after breaking, it becomes farz, like wajib, like farz. This is what the book is saying. وَمَا شَرَعَ فِيهِ, whatever he began in shuru' naflan as nafil prayer, فَأَفْسَدَهُ, he made fasad, he broke in the middle. That cannot be prayed on horse, on camel. Wala cannot be prayed salatu salah al-janazati, janazah prayer on horse. Eid prayers cannot be prayed. Yes.
Yeah. So, according to the sunnah you just mentioned, before the far, like before Zuhr, we have 4 sunnah prayers. If in the middle, the Iqamah is the core. So, according to Hanafi, should we stop or should we finish until finish to join one of the sunnah?
You need to finish. You cannot break this prayer. But you can finish in 2 rak'ah. Like if you prayed, you were like in second rak'ah you were praying, there is 4th, okay? Sunnah, 4 rak'ah. But when you sit, Iqamah has been called, you can say salam, it becomes not Zuhr, Sunnah of Zuhr, it becomes any 2 rak'ah prayer, turns into that conversion of prayer of one category to another category. I touched to this subject before. It is very interesting concept. By itself converts to another category. By itself. So, in that you can join to farz. You don't need to pray for sunnah after zuhr, because you already attempted to begin to pray, but you prayed 2 rak'ah. Not praying sunnah from time to time is sunnah. You understand? Time-wise, frequent, sunnah and farz has a lot of definitions. Farz must be mentioned in Quran, and in violation, Jahannam must be mentioned. Jahannam, punishment with Jahannam, that becomes farz. It must be clear order, not informative sentence, predicative sentence. If you are interested in Latin grammar, English grammar, I don't think people are interested. Ikhbari in Arabic, Ottoman, Turkish. Ikhbari, Arabic, Ikhbari. Sentences are Ikhbari, Insha'i. There must be Insha'i. You, do. That is not enough. Allah said in Quran, that is not enough to become farz. If you don't do, I will punish you in Jahannam. There must be another sentence. This is very important. Usul al-fiqh. Very important. People are mixing sunnahs with farz here in lecture. Too dangerous. The preachers are. Lecturers are. I sit over there and mix it. How can you do that? What is it? Scholarship is different thing. Scholarship you cannot find in the street. You need to read, think about it, digest, and think. Thousands of ulama studied, explained. But this science, usul al-fiqh, is neglected. I mean, nobody, it is so high level science. Now, so, sunnah, but farz is a prayer from the point of from the point of frequency, praying frequently, farz is prayed always. Whatever exceptions are there, there are exceptions. But sunnah, not always. A muakkad sunnah, strong sunnah, what is its definition from the point of frequency? More than 50% prayed by the Prophet. Not 100%. 100% is farz. What is غير muakkad? Less strong. Sunnah, less than 50% prayed by the Prophet. So Indo-Pakistanis and brothers, Turkish and others, Chinese, sunnah, they pray. I mean, too much sunnah, I mean, they pray always. Good and bad. Good, I mean, sincerely they are struggling, I mean, observing something. Bad, equaling, like if they are doing all farz on time, other things, no problem. I mean, they are perfect, near to perfect. But if they are neglecting hijab or other things, only namaz, no, this is not acceptable. That is play. That is select and choose. No, not in religion.
Okay, so Imam, for the 4 sunnah prayer, if I finish the 2 and then I give salam, so it becomes some other nafil prayer.
Yes.
So later after the fard, should I, according to the, do I?
You don't need. You don't need. I said I answered for that a little bit earlier. You don't need because reality muakkad sunnah is before farz. You already began with your good intention. If you did not pray at the beginning, like when you entered azan, iqamah has been told you doing, you have choice to pray after. But just choice. Don't worry about not praying sunnah from time to time, because not praying sunnah from time to time is a sunnah, another sunnah. Yes. Yes, Musa. Difficult to digest. Sometimes too soft, these guys, sometimes too hard, but we don't understand.
So in this case, I don't have wajib anymore. I mean, I don't have the obligation
Yes.
to pray the.
Yes. Good. Good point. Yes. You don't have obligation because you prayed sunnah. You prayed 2 rakah. That is why I am saying 2 rakah. But if you break in the 1 rakah, in 3rd rakah something, you did not pray any salah because there is no salah with 1 rakah or something in Hanafis. In Shafis there is 1 rakah which is 1 rakah. Anyhow, okay. So, وَلَا صَلَاةُ الْجَنَازَةِ Salatul Janazah cannot be prayed on dabbah. وَسَجْدَةٌ سَجْدَةٌ Tuliyat was recited. Sajda ayah from Quran recited. Ayatuha, its ayah, sajda ayah, ala upon al-ardi, on the ground. If sunnah, if ayah recited before he was riding on the ground when he was walking or sitting, then he rode on horse, she is not going to do sajda on riding on horse, sajdatul tilawa, like doing sajdatul tilawa. Illa except, you cannot pray this salah all, illa you can pray on horse. Li for darura, necessity, if necessity. Daruratin, if there is not darura. Necessity, by itself is a rule. When there is necessity, it is rule. It is rule. So, if necessity, the person cannot come down, he is sick, he is tired, I mean, a lot of other things. Like, what are the darurat? Kahawfi fear. Listen, thief, robbery, thief, will grab. Allah upon nafsihi, upon himself. He is on horse, but thieves will grab him. Somebody will grab you if you come down, like stand, and you need to rush, like running away from thieves, robbery type of people. أو دابته, or fear on his horse. I mean, somebody will grab the horse or grab the camel. أو ثيابه, or dress. Somebody will grab the dress, your dress. How interesting it is. How interesting. Dress equal to life. Dress, I mean horse, equal to danger threatening the life. This is very important. When you read the books, you see this, what is this? How equal is that? لو نزل, if he comes down. If he comes down, he will lose his dress, he will lose the purpose. I mean, in old days, in the mountains, in the poor areas, people robbery and things like that, or in Muslim world today, you know, in some Muslim countries there is no safety security, so you don't feel let me go, not come down. No safety, no security. Yes, وخوفي, also fear, خافة. سبع, cannibal animals eat human beings, like lion, like tiger. وطيني, طين, mud. المكان, place is mud or dirt, but like mud. Mud so much so that when you come down, you cannot stand, like slam or go down or something. Or when you spread your sajjada will sink. I mean, that is mud. وجموح, stubbornness, stubborn, obstinate. الدابة, horse uncontrollable. You cannot control. I mean, uncontrollable, like does not obey. وعدم, Adam, non-existent, not existing, lacking. وجداني, finding, cannot find. وجدان, وجد. Man who يركبه, make him ride. ركب, he rode, he rides. أركب, he makes the person ride, another person. أركب, أركب, يركب. There is no second person who will let you get on the horse. لعجزه, person is عاجز, incapable by himself to ride. So, in that case, he can pray at the horse on, because these are all excuses. Okay, car is not included. As-salatu, salah, car, you can press, you can manage, you can stop. Not included. It is not living thing. As-salatu, salah fil mahmali, in mahmal. Mahmal, ism makan from hamala. Hamala, to carry on, to carry something. Hamil, porter or pregnant, a sister carries honey, something carries on, okay? محمل اسم مكان اسم زمان مصدر ميمي grammar. حمل حمل يحمل يحمل محمل مكتب مدرسة مقتل محمل, the place of carrying. What is that? You know, camels, saddle, I mean, kind of mahmal at the top of horse. But camels have like something like stretch, like a small cottage, sometimes tent. Women sit in it and you cannot see, or I mean, it is something that is called mahmal. I mean, place of something placed on the camel where you put other things in it and it goes.
When somebody's old and they take them around the Kaaba and talk.
Yes, good, mahmal. That is also mahmal, Arabic. Place of carrying. Place of carrying something else. الصلاة صلاة على المحمل في المحمل إن محمل. والصلاة صلاة في المحمل إن محمل. محملي على الدابة on her. محمل is put on her, on دابة. Is like كالصلاة, like صلاة عليها upon horse. So mahmal, praying in mahmal, like without mahmal you are praying on the horse. Whatever horse or camel said about praying on camel, sitting on camel, is same rules applicable for mahmal. سواء, equal, no matter. كانت was is سائرة, floating, going, moving, horse moving, or donkey moving, or camel moving, أو واقفة, or stopping. Whether stops or moves, no difference. محمل, like any prayer on mahmal, like praying on the horse, dabba, without mahmal, same thing, same rules applicable. ولو جعل, if he puts, جعل, sets, تحت, under, المحمل, under محمل, خشبة, wood, خشبة, wood, like mahmal is like strengthened, forced by like square type of, let's say, table type of thing, mahmal sitting on that. On the camel, something fixed. On the saddle, like table, wood, and on top of it, mahmal is put. If it is that way, hatta, so until baqiya, stayed, baqiya, baqi, lasting, qararuhu, its stability, qarar, its immovability, ila al-ardi, on the earth. I mean, something put like that, which is touching, like there are columns or something touching on the ground. Something. Kana is, was, bimanzilati, on the category manzila, al earth, ground. That is considered ground. If it is touching, like legs touching, then it is like you are praying on the ground. Hatasihhu becomes sahih, valid. Al-faridatu, fard salah, fihi, in it, I meant standing, not sitting. It is jaiz. Faslun, chapter. Fi salati, on salah, fi safinati, in ship, boat, ark of Noah. Safina to Noah. What about submarine? Included. Salah al-fardi, fard salah, fiha in safina, whereas it, safina, jariyatun, is floating, moving, qa'idan, sitting, praying, sitting, in a ship, salah, praying, salah, sitting, bila uzrin, without excuse, sahihatun, is valid. Praying salah in the ship, sitting, without standing, but no excuse, there is no necessity to do that, but is sahihatun, valid, inda, according Abi Hanifa. بالركوع, doing ruku', والسجود, sujood. I mean, the person will do ruku', will do sajda. If he does, but does not stand, that is valid. Who says? Abu Hanifa. وَقَالَا, two said. Who are these two? His two students, Abu Yusuf and Muhammad, Imam Muhammad. Two said, La, no, opposing their teachers. Tasihu is not valid. Illa, except min uzrin, if there is uzr. If there is uzr, yes, uzr, excuse. وَهُوَ الْأَزْهَرُ, وَهُوَ, this al-Azharu is prominent view. So not Imam Azam's view. His students' view overcame. So his students' view are acceptable. Wal-udru, what is excuse? Udr, like Tadawarani had başlanması. Nedir başlanması kızım? Dizziness. Ar-ra'si, head. Turning of head. This is rolling of head, rotating of head, the book says. I mean, when you stand up, you feel to fall your head. Whole world is turning around your head. Dabaran, that is excuse. Because, of course, these ships are like traditional old ships, small something. Now, these Elizabeth and other transatlantic, Allahu Alam, don't fall in that category. You don't feel that much. I mean, وعدم, unable, القدرة, power, على الخروج, to come out. I mean, he cannot come out, go on the continent or land or something, cannot. So this is what the book says.
There's also a view that if someone has an excuse and sits and prays the first salah, then whenever he can, he needs to make up the first salah, because the standing in first salah is
First what?
no, first salah, like for Zohar.
Yes.
If someone has an excuse or cannot stand and pray,
Yes.
if he sits and prays, okay, But whenever he has a time or chance to pray, he needs to make up the first prayer that he was sitting and praying, because standing in first prayer is first.
First prayer, first rak'ah? You mean first what?
First.
First fard.
First, yes.
What about second fard? Third fard?
No,
When you say
if
first.
someone prays four first rak'ah,
Yes.
like
The
for
first
example,
rak'ah. You mean first rak'ah?
no, he sits and prays four first rak'ah.
Yes.
Because he has an excuse, he cannot stand or he's dizzy
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
Then when he is okay, he's feeling good, does he need to make
I
up
don't
for?
think so. No. This is what I don't know. No. If he has excuses, he prayed like that. None. No makeup. Farz can be prayed only once. No makeup. I mean, if you did not pray, then you pray that. That is makeup. But not 2 times. I prayed with Jama'ah once, second Jama'ah let me join another farz, third Jama'ah another farz. No such thing.
I guess my point was the standing in the first prayer, like when you stand and Allah Akbar and read Alhamdulillah and so on. So is that first to stand?
But it is farz, but you have excuse. This is what you said. That is why you have excuse, so you are eliminated. You are not forced to stand.
Assuming you have excuse for the part, and you prayed with Jama'ah as quite king, but the time of the prayer doesn't finish, and your excuse is done. For example, a blood is coming, but it's not coming now, but you prayed because you need to pray, but after that the blood stops. Could you pray the part again if the prayer is not, the time is not done, or you can't do it?
First, I could not understand. If blood in Salah came out, according to Hanafis, your wudu is gone. You need to go to get your wudu. Continue on prayer if you did not speak long or did not lag behind. Just getting wudu in prayer, you were praying with someone, Jama'ah or alone, so blood came out. Your wudu is gone. You cannot continue. So you need to go to wudu place, wash, then come back, continue from the point you prayed if you did not speak. But other than that, but in Shafi'is it does not break wudu. Blood from the body. Is that the answer, or?
No. Also, one more question. For example, you prayed first prayer alone, but then you saw some people making a Jama'ah that for the same prayer, for example, Zuhr or something like that. You prayed alone, but after that you saw somebody praying together. You need to join them, or
you can join to them as any natural prayer, not fast prayer. You prayed already. You cannot join to another Jama'ah for same prayer. You don't. It is done, finished. But you can join to them. This will be natural prayer, rewardable. Or if it is farz they are praying, you can join to them with the intention of making up Zuhr. Same prayer. Zuhr. Asr. Not, or less than what Imam prays, that is like Sunnah. You can pray Nafil prayer. You can pray Nafil prayer. But if they are praying Sunnah, for example, Taraweeh, you cannot join to them for farz, making up farz or something. You cannot. This is Hanafi. Shafi'is are different. Anybody who wants to know this, morning sessions. Every day morning sessions we have here. When I lead the prayer. This is comparative fiqh study issue. Okay. Page number 81. وَلَا تَجُوزُ is not valid. فيها in it fil ima'i, in the ship, salah is not valid fil ima'i, ima, like giving sign or gesture. Ittifaqan, this is unanimously agreed. Wal marbutatu, anchored, tied, rabata rubita, yarbitu or yarbatu, yurbatu, to tie, rabata. Wal marbutatu, any ship which tied fi lujjatin, in deep sea, like anchored, lujjatil bahri, sea, ocean sea. تحركها makes that move, makes that the safina move. الريح, wind, شديدا, strong wind, moves. I mean, it is anchored, but like swinging ship. كالسائرة, like floating. I mean, same rules, floating ship. وإلا, if wind cannot move, كالواقفة, like standing or stopping the stopped. Same. على الصحيح, this is most correct view. وإن كانت, if that is سفينة مربوطة tied or anchored, بالشط, in harbor or shore, لا تجوز, is not jais, salatuhu, salah of that person قاعدا, sitting, بالإجماع, this is consensus. فإن صلى, if he prays قائما, standing, وكان was شيء, something من السفينة, from ship, على, upon قرار الأرض, on the ground of land, on the ground. I mean, some part of ship like bridge or something on the ground, on the land, and if he prays like that, صحت, valid, as-salatu, salah, and standing salah is valid. وإلا, otherwise, فلا تصح, is not valid, على المختار, according to selected view, muhtar, إلا, except, إذا, when لم يمكنه, is not mumkin, possible, imkan, al-khuruj, coming out. If he is unable to come out, then that is okay. Otherwise, outside prayer. Qiblatuhu, what will be his qibla? I mean, now we discussed this subject, ship, and ship is going, what is the direction of qibla? Qibla. وَيَتَوَجَّهُ, faces, توجه, وجه, face. وجه, توجه, توجه, يتوجه, ويتوجه, faces, face, a person, المصلي, praying person, فيها, in the ship, إلى القبلة, القبلة, عند time, افتتاح, beginning, الصلاة, صلاة. Salah time, he will face Qibla direction. I mean, whichever Qibla direction, he will stand like that, beginning, at the beginning. وَكُلَّمَا, whenever, istadaret, turns, goes other side, istidare, daur, circle, daira. Anha, when from that qibla goes away, ship, yatawajjahu, turns the person, ilayha to qibla, fi khilali, during as-salah, salah time. Left side turning, he will keep turning, keeping himself into qibla. Hatta until yutimmuha, he completes mustaqbilan, facing qibla. So he completes. Until that time he will be really facing qibla. I think I will conclude here, inshallah.
Dr. Hussain, I just wanted to the previous paragraph, like, so if the ship is anchored and it is moving, then salah is not valid on that ship.
Yes.
And but if it is anchored on the shore and if it is not moving, then person can pray on the ship, right?
Yes. Yes.